The U.S. state of North Carolina has been ordered to redraw its congressional map, which shows how the state is divided into voting districts. It comes after Republicans there admitted to gerrymandering, manipulating borders for political gain. Maupin takes a closer look.
Here's an old political hack courtesy of U.S. politicians. Redraw the voting districts in order to favor your party. That's what the Republican Party did in North Carolina in 2016. But they went too far. The federal courts have stepped in and said that they violated the U.S. Constitution.
We, to the extent, are going to use political data in drawing this map. It is to gain partisan advantage on the map.
Partisan gerrymandering runs contrary to numerous fundamental democratic principles and individual rights.
Let's take a look at how the 12th congressional district in North Carolina was drawn. Now, that's clearly not exactly a random sampling of the population, but that's not the only place. It happens all across the country. This is an old trick in U.S. politics. It even has a name, gerrymandering.
The process of redrawing district lines to give an advantage to one party over another.
Imagine that we have a state of 50 people. 20 of them are Democrats, 30 Republicans. Blues living on one side of the state and Reds on the other. Now, the state needs to be divided into districts, with each sending one representative to the House. First option, to divide them into 5 separate districts horizontally, with 3 Republican representatives and 2 Democrats. But if the Republican Party in the state is more powerful, it can be divided in the Reds' favor, with each district getting 6 Republicans and 4 Democrats, which means that all the representatives will be Republican, and vice versa. Say the Democratic Party controls the state, then its territory can be divided into districts in quite a chaotic way in order to give more House representation for Democrats. So even though the state has a Republican majority, Democrats win 3 seats and Republicans only 2.
It's constitutionally infirm. Parties are not supposed to redistrict in order to give any party political advantage. Again, we know that happens. The courts are tired of this gerrymandering. They're tired particularly of racial gerrymandering, which everyone knows is happening, and they want it to stop. And I think, therefore, that a lot of this redistricting, in any case, even aside from what happened here, is going to be looked at more closely by the court. But usually it's done in more subtle ways. Here, they did it in a very blatant way. There was evidence that they did it for political reasons, and so I think it was easy for the court to reach the decision they did.
The founding fathers of the United States extolled the virtues of representative government, but it looks like a loophole in the Constitution they created has enabled a situation to come into existence in which, instead of people choosing their politicians, politicians get to choose their voters. Maupin, RT, New York.